Now look at your mind maps and see if there are similarities within there. You should see some things come up. Okay, I want you to pay attention to those things. And so those are ideas that you can take to narrow down for your first topic. Circle those. Some of you, you'll know right away, oh, I should go in this direction. This is something that I'm really passionate about. So for example, relationships could be something. Recreation, you may have something specifically, recreation-wise, that's important to you. Like a certain hobby. There we go. We've got some light bulbs going off. If you want to ask your peers just for some insights, you're welcome to. You don't have to, but this is just a time for you just to figure out where your interests are, where are your passions.
That's what he does.
How many of you know right away? How many of you have more than one idea? That's okay. Okay, so let me tell you about this first assignment. It starts all the way out here. Okay, everything starts too broad, and I'm going to tell all of you right now, you have to narrow down your topic without even looking at what you have. All of you have to narrow down your topic. But if you have a general idea, that's what I want you to have at this time. General ideas. So, and one or two right now. One or two general ideas, and then you'll need to eliminate one of those. So, how many of you feel like you've reached that general idea?
Sort of, kind of.
Sort of, kind of. So we need a little bit more.
Kind of stuck as well.
Okay, all right. How many of you feel stuck? Okay, a good number of you. So about a third of us, like, oh, okay, that's okay. This is our first try at it, and first tries are like this. So the other thing that I want you to keep in mind is for those of you that feel like, yeah, this is the direction I want to go in, you might change your mind by the time we come back for our next class period. That's okay. That's part of the deal. So what I want you to do is to continue on perking on this. Now we can start narrowing down to what would be appropriate. So think about something you'd be proud to present to an employer. And that can help you start narrowing down the topic. The other thing I want you to keep in mind is that this first assignment, you only have a few minutes to talk about it. So what would be appropriate there? So let's say that you want to talk about traveling because that's important to you, and you want to be able to incorporate that as a way. Let's say you are at work and you want to say, when you take vacations, this would be a good idea for us because it really refreshes us. But you can't talk about everything about traveling. You're going to have to think about, well, maybe traveling to local parks, maybe traveling to national parks. So you can think about how to narrow this down. And so those are the first steps. That's what I want you to do until our next class period. Just think about it and come back with your ideas, and we'll narrow it down from there. The other thing is read or listen to chapter 1. Okay, so that'll take you about an hour, 2 hours to get through both of those assignments. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Okay. All right, now we got to put this room back together. So let's go ahead and put the room back together, and when we come back, oh, and I need my Legos back too. Bring back your nameplates, your ideas.